Social media can be a large tool for a business or upcoming business. Today, I'm going to tell you how to handle your business using social media like a pro. So here are some marketing strategies and tips for you. When you are just starting your own business, you want to start with the first step. Define your goals. Well, how will you aim if you don't know your target? Yes, I know, it sounds very common, but most of the business owners fail to achieve this strategy. I want you to imagine having your own dartboard as your business. And now I'm going to ask you, where is your main goal? Is it just on the board itself or on the double board? If you are going to ask me, I want you to aim to the center, your main goal. I want you to be specific as possible. If you don't know where your goal is, you are going to hit a lot of social media active and passive users that doesn't really care about your product. And you don't want that to happen. Tip number 2. Start with a plan. After defining and knowing your specific goals, you also need a specific plan. Social media is very tempting for small businesses to just dive right into it. But like every other successful social media businesses, you need to start with a good plan. They also be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely, and also guess it effective. Your plan needs to be particular order so when anything happens not according to plan, you can easily change it. Now let's move on to tip number 3. Care about what your audience care. Now you simply know what your goals are. I want you to care about your audience. But before that, I'm going to ask you something. If the thunder is too loud in the middle of nowhere and no one is there to hear it, does it make sound? Well, you can answer yes, but not for me. It's a no. Why? Because no one hears it. It means that no matter how beautiful and how great your product is, if no one can see, no one cares, and no one hears about it, it doesn't make any sense, right? Now, what I want you to do is before making your move or your product, I want you to care about what your audience care. And if you have that question, just leave in the comment section down below. Let's go to tip number 4. Build relationships. The huge benefit of social media is you can easily interact with your customer or followers. In that case, building relationships are more important than selling, especially when you are just getting started. In the future, the relationship that you build can turn into sales. And if you ever manage to satisfy them, they will be your loyal audience that will make you even popular, or what we call free exposure. Whenever an audience engages their ads, posts, and content, it is a great idea to engage back. Many social media businesses are building relationships first before they launch their product. They will make a prototype of their product and post it on social media. And if that achieves their goals, they're going to pre-order the product for the audience. Tip number 5. Be consistent as possible. Social media is for everyone. Well, that's the good news. But when it comes to business, it can go either way. You can start your own business from scratch, well, because it's for everyone. Or it can be bad news because almost everyone can be your competitor. So consistent is the key. Every day we see a lot of videos, ads, and products on social media. If you are not that consistent, you can be easily forgotten by your audience. You need to work out and be consistent uploading, reviewing feedbacks, and interacting with your audience. You need to catch their attention every single time. Number 6. Quality over quantity. There is a lot of competition in the business world of social media, and there's a lot of marketing options to choose that seems overwhelming. But don't worry, you don't need to do it all. You just want to do a good and quality content that your audience will find it interesting. Posting a good quality content once a day is more important than posting 4 to 10 times a day without any impact. The point is, you want to be remembered as a business who sells the best and not the most. Apple is making a new product only once a year. That is why every time people see an iPhone, the first thing that comes to their mind is the quality. Also remember that your posts need to offer a value. Because if all you do is just post and sell, there is a very small chance that your audience will follow you. And your audience are humans, so be like them. Interact with them. So trust will bind your channel and your audiences. For tip number 7, I want you to keep an eye on what is trending. As I said earlier, you need to catch their attention every single time. But how can you do that if you are out of the trend? People loves to be updated. And people are always curious and interested on the trend. So what you need to do is put yourself into the position where everyone is interested. Sounds blurry? I'll make it simple for you. Imagine you are in a very lit party where everyone is drinking beers and dancing while the DJ is playing the coolest mix songs of the night. You are enjoying the night dancing and laughing with your friends. And suddenly the janitor came in and says, "Excuse me sir, can I clean this area?" What the janitor's intention are good, well, because you just want to clean your area, right? But the timing is off because everyone at that party just want to party. The janitor can catch your attention, but he can catch everyone's. If that still sounds difficult to understand, just imagine you are playing Space Impact on your Nokia 3310, while everyone around you plays Mobile Legends, PUBG, Call of Duty, etc. It is very impossible to make them believe that your game is better than their game. Why? Because you are not on the trend. This is very similar when it comes to social media businesses. If you are not on the right pace, why would everyone give their attention? Engaging social media businesses is easy. You just need to make your audience be curious and interested at the same time. Proceed to tip number 8. The most underrated tip on my list. Analyze the results. Yes, I want you to analyze all the results of what you are doing. Your results will give the answer of the question why. Why I'm not growing? Why they are not interested on my products, ads, videos, uploads? Why am I having small amount of reacts? All of that question will be answered easily by just analyzing your results. You will also know what are the things to keep and what are the things to stop. For example, after uploading almost 20 video content on your page, out of 20, only 2 in that videos are getting some reacts, comments, and impressions. For short, just 2 out of 20 videos are just being shared and the rest is not. You just simply need to analyze what are the similarities of that 2 videos that the other 18 doesn't have. Also make sure to listen to your audience feedbacks. It will help you be more specific on your next approach. Tip number 9. Never stop learning. 3.96 billion people in the world use social media according to social media usage statistics. And it is growing faster and faster each year. What I mean is, everything can change. And the only permanent in this world is the change itself. You need to embrace it or be eliminated. I want you to don't ever stop learning. So my suggestion for you is to start as soon as you are ready. Because if you are spending a lot of time planning for your business, the bottle can be flipped upside down and your plan will just fade away. So in that case, do you want to keep on learning? Well, my greatest tip is to like this video and subscribe, so you will learn a lot of easy to apply tips for your business. Tip number 10 is to embrace your mistakes and failures. The best teacher in your life is your own experience. Yes, I can tell you what to do, and this channel can teach you a lot. But there is nothing more better than your own experience. If something went wrong with your business, there is 2 choices that you can choose. Either just take that or fight back. Most people don't live their dreams because they give up. Remember, we can only see the finished product but not the process. So if you saw a lot of people being successful, don't tell yourself that you are moving slower than them, that you are not achieving anything. There is 100 of failures and only 1 success. Everyone that is successful today starts from zero, so don't be afraid to start all over again when it needs to be. And if you have something story that you can share with us, just put down on the comment section below. We would love to hear that, of course. So each mistakes and failures you face, I want you to learn faster, work harder, and think smarter. When times are good, be grateful. And when times are bad, be graceful. Hope you had a good time watching this video. And I am very happy to share with you all I know when it comes to business. I am assuming you already smashed the like button. Make sure you subscribe and we are going to talk on the next one.